You know, as we saw last week, with the hearing on the state budget in the Senate, we heard a lot of people ask for more spending. We didn't hear a lot of people ask for how to cut spending. Well, we're going to learn that pretty darn soon. The Senate Ways and Means Committee reported its revenue estimates last week, and they're $168 million less than the House. Why? The big reason, the Medicaid enhancement tax. That's the 5.5% tax on net revenues that hospitals pay to the state. Now, as we know, this was a legal scheme, that was developed in 1991 by then Governor Judd Gregg, now ex-U.S. Senator Judd Gregg. And hospitals always played along with this scheme because hospitals always got their money back. They paid the tax, and in the same day, they got what they paid back paid from the tax to the state. Why did the state do it? Because it qualified for bonus federal Medicaid reimbursement money. Hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars for the state over the past 20 years, probably in a couple of billion by now. Well, as we know, in 2011, the Republican-led legislature, trying to cut the budget by 11%, decided we're keeping the Medicaid enhancement tax money and we're not giving any of it back. So, the Senate budget writers believe hospitals who are already underpaid this year, $33 million less than revenue forecasters made in 2011. They think hospitals are going to keep paying that much less. And keep in mind, $107 million Medicaid enhancement tax estimate is $214 million in cuts. Why? Because that requires $214 million in cuts because there's federal Medicaid reimbursement money that goes along with it to Health and Human Services. So, no question, some deep cuts are in store. I look to the university system, I look to LCHIP, I actually look perhaps to the rural access hospitals, may not get as much money as they get in this budget. Strap yourselves in, it's going to be a bumpy ride as they write the state Senate budget over the next 2 weeks.